Hello and welcome to my Brooklyn kitchen. Okay, today, well, during my most recent farmer's market visit, I found these beautiful purple and yellow peppers. Now, as a kid, I never really liked peppers. Oh, 1 second. Anyway, as a kid, I never really liked peppers. I had only eaten them really like raw or like chopped up really small into things, but I didn't really notice them. But lately I've really developed this love for peppers when they're cooked in olive oil in this way that I'm about to show you. But what I'm gonna do is something a little different. I'm actually crossing over two of my favorite Spanish tapas dishes. One is just like pimientos in oil, and the other one is gambas al ajillo, which is shrimp with garlic. So we're basically going to cook these peppers twice. Once we're going to char them to get the skins off, and then we're going to cook them in olive oil with garlic. And so yeah, let's get that started by putting these onto the fire to roast them up, fire roast them up. Okay, so the key with these roasted peppers is to very quickly put a lid on that, and they are going to sit there and steam, and all the skin's going to really easily peel off, and then you have a lot nicer of a mouthfeel once it's cooked because there won't be that tough skin. So while we have these sit, we're going to slice our garlic in a very particular way so that our garlic doesn't burn when our peppers are cooking with when our peppers are cooking with in our oil. So here we have some beautiful garlic, and I'm just gonna take, this is probably enough, maybe one more. And we're gonna slice it really thin. Think like that scene, what is that movie? Where they does it with the razor blade, but we're not doing it so thin. Actually, we want each slice of garlic to have a certain amount of heft to it, so it doesn't, so it browns, and gets really soft, but it doesn't burn. And I'm not smashing my garlic to peel it because I want the cloves to stay intact and not crumble into a bunch of little bits. So that's why I'm peeling it this way. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. This one's like 2 cloves in one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cloves. Okay. Now we're going to trim off the little ugly end and slice let's see, 2 millimeters, maybe. You really just want to make sure they're all the same size, but don't go too thin because then they'll just melt. Okay, I put a little bowl for our garlic. Oh, okay. Now it's time to peel these guys, I think. It's been like 5 minutes or something. So, ooh. Yeah, just when they're hot enough for you to handle. These are kind of too hot, but they'll be okay. So now you're just gonna peel away the burnt part to reveal the very beautiful flesh underneath, and this makes the texture so nice. And if you really want, you could rinse this to make sure that there's none of that charred bits anywhere. None of that charred bits anywhere. But I actually like that flavor, so I'm gonna keep mine the way it is. Okay, so now to take the seeds out, you can just tear into it. It's a bit hot on the inside. And pull the seeds out. Oops. Okay, so I like to add the ingredients in for this recipe before the oil gets hot, because you want to slowly bring it up to temperature. And here we have some toast that I have browning, because I think this would be really, really good on toast. So, or like with toast, either on toast or with toast. Okay. Great. Garlic is in. Now I'm going to add the peppers in. So I'm just going to cook this on low until our garlic is golden brown. And this is olive oil, not extra virgin olive oil, just olive oil. And this is what I use to fry things as well. And this is actually oil that I've reused a few times, even though they say not to do that. I do it when I'm just frying on really low temperatures like this. I think it's fine. People have been doing it for centuries. So that's how I feel. I'm not a doctor. Okay, about 80% of our garlic has turned golden brown at this point, so I'm going to get everything out of the pan. We're ready to go. Okay, here we have our beautiful peppers and garlic. Now I'm going to plate this up on here. And normally gambas al ajillo is served with all the oil and everything together, but I'm doing it a little different this time. I am putting a good amount of oil, but not too much. Now I'm going to add a little sprinkle of salt on the top, just a little bit. This is not traditional. Spaniards don't use too much salt. They like things to taste as they are, and if like this would be considered like a sweet forward dish with the peppers and the garlic, so less salt, but I like salt. So, and then here we have our beautiful toast, and that's it. I can't wait to try it. I'm gonna try a little bit of this before I eat the toast, just as itself. Now, the inspiration for this dish was I thought I could get the tenderness of the shrimp, but with a with a vegetable application. So let's see. Really yummy. And those peppers from the farmer's market have so much flavor, which is so great. But this is going to be even better on a piece of toast. I mean, it's still really good. Peeling the peppers was great. It's just like super silky mouthfeel. The garlic is really delicious. And some are soft and some got a little bit crispy, which is nice. Cooking the peppers together with the garlic really brings out the flavor of both things, actually. And you do get a tiny, tiny bit of that char, which is really nice. All in all, super great dish. I would make this again. It actually scratches the itch of gambas al ajillo if you don't have shrimp, so that's really nice. You can do this with any pepper you want. You don't have to do it with purple and yellow peppers. So that's really, it's really good. I'm really happy with this.